Hi, welcome to this week's edition of UTA Spotlight. I'm your host, Brandon Pruitt, and coming up are the top stories from UT Arlington. Conventional wisdom says that video games can be a distraction from schoolwork. Reporter Omar Castillon talks to one research graduate who says that there are therapeutic benefits to playing video games.
For more than 40 years, video games have been seen as a hobby, but one social work student found an application for video games as a tool for therapy.
This whole framework of virtual narrative therapy is really a way of looking at games. So the narratives are a very strong component because we live our lives in narratives.
Her research will be presented at the Game Developers Conference as part of her graduate program at UT Arlington.
One thing that I'm going to discuss at GDC is how all sorts of games, from very complex narrative-driven games to very simple games, can all incorporate virtual narrative therapy.
So I think that video games are going towards more of a storyline, more of a developed storyline that is trying to evoke feelings from you. And I think in the same way that you watch a movie and it evokes feelings, video games can do the same thing.
As technology evolves, the way people experience video games will have a deeper understanding of storylines in virtual worlds.
So whatever we take from the game can integrate into our feelings, and sometimes we're exposed to things in games that wouldn't happen otherwise. So that is actually new ways of learning that is only available through different types of media.
For UTA News, I'm Omar Castillon.
UTA offers ways for students to be healthy and to be successful after graduation. The Career Center, located in Davis Hall, organizes events including job fairs where students can connect with employers. Reporter Valerie Majin says these events are especially important for architecture majors.
Every year, UT Arlington hosts its all-major job fair for the student and alumni population. The College of Architecture personalized things by hosting its 12th annual job exhibit just for the architecture students. Dr. Manta Mehta organized this event where more than 25 companies went to talk to students and tell them about their companies and what they have to offer.
It's kind of a neat process today with all the students here. Usually I'm dealing with architects and designers and their firms. Today I get to kind of teach a little bit about my products.
The companies and students who attended the exhibit also received snacks and refreshments. The event lasted all day until 9 p.m. with an hourly lecture that focused on different themes and a dinner to top off the day.
After graduation, an architect student will really need to get in touch with possible companies and firms. An event like this one allows them to really connect and network with possible employers.
We need to understand how and where to get the materials to put it together, how the materials are actually made, so that we have an understanding of how the building is assembled as a whole. And it's also good to make connections with the vendors and the people that we'll actually work with once we're out of school.
For upcoming job exhibits, visit the university's website and search job fairs. For UTA News, I'm Valerie Majin.
The Maverick Activity Center provides a variety of programs to help students stay healthy. The facility is not only open to students and faculty, but also to the rest of the community. Reporter Virginia Villatoro has information about an interesting club that meets here at the MAC.
UTA's judo members paired up and practiced their moves at the Mavericks Activity Center. Judo was developed about 100 years ago and is now an Olympic sport. Judo is also known as a gentle art. President of UTA's Judo Club explains what the club offers to members.
Can be done for everyone who's not an athlete. So we do teach a lot of judo techniques, jiu-jitsu, grappling, a little bit of mix of everything.
UTA's Judo Club discusses that most first-timers are intimidated by the throwing, but that is what judo is all about, trying to get your opponent on the ground by using mainly your hips and your opponent's momentum. Club member of 3 years talks about how the club has benefited.
It's helped me get in better shape than I used to be in. It's also good for discipline, it's fun, and you meet people, make friends.
Although judo is very similar to jiu-jitsu, club member defines how judo is different.
Jiu-jitsu is based on the ground, or ground fighting, submissions and sweeps and controlling people on the ground, and judo is taking them from the feet to the ground.
Male, female, strong or weak, judo is ideal for everyone, and UTA's Judo Club invites everyone to join. Meetings are every Tuesday and Thursday from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. This is Virginia Villatoro with UTA News.
Thank you for joining us for this week's edition of UTA Spotlight. We'll see you back here next week.